Today, we're concluding our three-part investigation into the cost to Canadian taxpayers directly after Justin Trudeau's infamous Welcome to Canada tweet that caused a tidal wave of migrants crossing at Canada's southern border. Today, I'm showing you just some of these enormous hotel bills. Remember Justin Trudeau's January 2017 virtue signaling Welcome to Canada tweet? He made it in response to Donald Trump's so-called travel ban from 7 failed states and Trump's own crackdown on people who were overstaying their visas in the United States. Now, words have meaning and words have consequences, and Justin Trudeau's words, well, they had dire consequences for Canada's immigration system because it seemed that Justin Trudeau gave permission to anyone illegally in the United States fleeing immigration enforcement to just saunter across our border, and truly that's what's been happening ever since. Now, 2.5 years ago, Rebel News filed for access to information documents relating to the costs to house, transport, and medically treat all the migrants coming across Canada's southern border. And we recently received back, after 2.5 years, 160 pages of information. This is the third installment of my investigation of those documents. The first installment covered the age, demographic, health concerns, and the health costs of the migrants, some of whom had tuberculosis and other infectious diseases. We learned through those documents that the migrants are mostly male, mostly under the age of 30, and come from places like Nigeria and Haiti. Yesterday, we learned about the cost to relocate the migrants from the border into Canada to their temporary housing, including the contracts with the busing operators for quote-unquote deluxe buses. Today, we're examining some of these hotel bills. Now, I won't be able to go through them all because there are just so many, and this video will be an hour long. So let's get started. On page 28, we see $4 million in funding transfers to immigration from Public Works to cover some of the costs of the asylum seekers. It's dated August 6, 2018. On page 33, we see a $1.8 million bill to cover hotel costs from June to October 2018 at Lacalle, Quebec. That's Roxham Road at the St. Bernard Hotel. Page 60, we can see the previous bill at the same hotel. The St. Bernard Hotel in Lacalle is from April to June, and it was for $12,000. So as soon as the summer hit, so did the migrants. Page 34, $65,000 on hotel accommodations in Newfoundland dated December 21st, 2018. Page 61, another $144,000 hotel bill in Newfoundland dated August 23, 2018. Page 62, $94,000 in hotel bills in Newfoundland dated just 4 days later in the same hotel, August 27, 2018. Page 63, $87,000 in Newfoundland, same hotel, August 27th. Then they just keep going to Newfoundland. Page 64, another $88,000 in Newfoundland, dated September 1st, 2018. Page 65, September 9th, 2018. Same Newfoundland hotel, another $86,000. On page 66, the same Newfoundland hotel again, another $85,000 for an invoice dated September 15th, 2018. Page 67, same hotel, 2 weeks later, September 24th, 2018, another $83,000. Page 68, also September 24th, 2018, another $80,000 to that same hotel in Newfoundland. Page 69, October 2nd, 2018, same Newfoundland hotel, and we have yet another $94,000 bill. Page 70, same Newfoundland hotel, October 15th, and another $48,000 bill. Page 71, same Newfoundland hotel again, October 29th, and another $33,000 hotel bill. And the last invoice to that Newfoundland hotel is on page 72 on December 21st, 2018 for $65,000. All told, that one single Newfoundland hotel was paid $1.03 million over the course of about 5 months to house illegal migrants. Page 73, a $35,000 bill for hotel rooms in North York for about 19 days in August 2018. They're all marked no-show, which means it looks like the government booked the rooms, but then didn't use them and paid for them anyway. It's just our money. Page 74, another $67,000 for hotel rooms in Markham, August 20th, 2018, and at least they were occupied, so small victories, people. However, on page 75, it looks like the Canadian taxpayer covered another $27,000 for unoccupied hotel rooms in Mississauga, August 8th, 2018. And on page 76, we have another separate invoice for $22,000 for unoccupied hotel rooms dated August 22nd, 2018. Page 77, yet another one a week later for unoccupied hotel rooms for $23,000. Page 78, September 5th, 2018, another $24,000 unoccupied rooms. Page 79, another $26,000, same hotel, August 15th, unoccupied rooms. Immigration paid one hotel in Mississauga about $122,000 in 1 month to hold unoccupied rooms for migrants. On page 98, we have a Red Cross invoice for $11,000 because they were contracted by the government to deal with the illegal border crossers. However, it looks like the bill went up to $32,000 by page 101, and then that bill went up to $40,000 by page 103, and then it was $73,000 by page 105. On page 115, we have $15,000 spent at the Toronto Radisson Airport West. Page 122, another $15,000 bill, and then another one on page 123. And then more from page 127 to 145. It looks like that was the fee per week. These bills go on like this for 40 pages. I'll attach the document in full so that you can read through it for yourself. Through your support, you help us at home. You do this. You help us get access to these documents so that we can examine them and hold the government to account. So I think that it is only fair and appropriate and honest that we show you every single document we obtain in this way when we use them in a story. Attaching our source documents to our stories as proof that you can use to fact check me is something that the mainstream media rarely, if ever, does. I don't want you to have to take my word for things. I want you to have the information for yourself. Now, to do these sorts of access to information investigations, well, it costs a lot of money and takes a lot of time. As you can see, there's a lot of information and we have to sort through it all with a fine-tooth comb and cross-reference things. This requires a lot of paperwork filing with the government, and we have a researcher who helps us do a lot of that, and he helps us go through the documents when we do get them back. And as is customary these days, the government frequently refuses to turn over the documents, and then our researcher helps us file appeal after appeal after appeal until we do get them. That is also time-consuming, and in this case, it took 2 years. But we think this work is important, and we are one of about 2 organizations doing it in this country. To see the first 2 stories in this series about costs to the Canadian taxpayer caused by illegal border crossers at Canada's southern border directly after Justin Trudeau's irresponsible Welcome to Canada tweet, please go to rebelinvestigates.com. And while you're there, if you're so inclined, if you'd like to support the investigative accountability journalism that we do here at Rebel News through access to information, you can donate on that special website, rebelinvestigates.com. For Rebel News, I'm Sheila Gunn Reid. Access to information investigations are so important because they show us what the government is thinking and doing when they think nobody's watching. If you want to support the kind of investigative journalism that I think almost nobody is